Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this Saturday, August the 20th. This is third Saturday, which means Frank Barton and John Gordon are the double duo are in the studio today. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, Larry.
And Frank is kind of raising up over. I see him a little bit as he raises up. You know, looks like a target or something. Looks like Sergeant York shooting that turkey. All right. And then, of course, John Gordon. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Larry.
And I know we're all interested in firearms and education. And so not long ago, I got a press release about something that I think that we need to talk about on the air. It's from Bolt Strategy, working with International Hunter Education Association, which we're very familiar with, and our TWRA on Safe Gun Training Project. Recently launched online firearm safety course for Americans to have easy access to online safe gun handling for only $12. And we're happy to have on Outdoors with Larry Ray this Saturday morning Leaha Thomas. She is a managing partner for our good friends at Bolt Strategy and also the International Hunter Education Association, USA Marketing and Resource Development and Firearms Fundamental Campaign Coordinator. And, Leaha, you can't put that on a T-shirt. There's too many names in that.
Yeah, that's a mouthful, isn't it, Larry?
That is a mouthful. Maybe you may break the record of our 21 years on the air of having the longest title. But explain what's going on here. Talk about it with us.
Well, you know, Larry, I'm sure you're very well aware that we have many, many brand new firearms owners, nearly 13 million, according to some records that we read, that have come into the system in the last couple of years.
Yes.
And the International Hunter Education Association learned that a lot of new firearms owners were taking hunter education for firearms training. And so to address that new influx of owners that we deeply care, learn safe handling, we've adapted a lot of our safety training courses for hunter ed into a more specific set of courses that can help new firearms owners become safe firearms owners.
And they're designed to be easily understood, right? I mean,
absolutely, yeah, and accessible. That's the other thing that you mentioned. It's an online program that we've built, and it has an audio factor for people that learn better that way. We do quite a few videos in it and some reading. We tried to make it approachable for all learning styles to be able to understand how to own, safely handle, store, and even go to the range safely and things like that.
And this is that time of the year where we're all getting excited here in Tennessee. Actually, we have a special weekend of deer hunting next weekend, the Velvet Hunt. And then, of course, on September the 1st at noon, dove season will open in Tennessee. And you've kind of grown up around the hunting and the shooting industry. Tell our listeners a little bit about your background there.
Well, I was blessed to grow up in Montana and reloaded bullets with my dad, which then got me shooting and gave me a deep, deep passion for the industry. And so when I got out of the Army, I went to work for a little company called Butler Creek in Belgrade, Montana.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And from there, I did a lot of things, from helping the USA shooting team with their marketing and resource development to working for a number of manufacturers. And through a lot of the things that I've done, I learned that I just have a passion for our grassroots organizations and for really helping people. And so that's where I landed today. Our business, Bolt, is designed to help people in the firearms industry succeed. And we've been working with the IHEA now for about a year and a half and helping them raise their awareness level. And they're just doing really good things because they genuinely care about safe firearms ownership, and we're honored to be able to work with them.
Well, you're kind of, being involved in the USA shooting team, 3 gold medals and things along that line, Leah. I mean, that's pretty impressive there. And I don't know, you guys were listening to, she gave that back, and she kind of slipped that Army up in there. that meant a lot to you too, right? Serving our country.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, I love America. I love our right to bear arms. I respect firearms, and I have had friends that have had firearms accidents, and it's just really passionate. It's a place that I just really feel like you can never be safe enough. And so pioneering this new firearm fundamentals course is really an honor for our organization to be able to do.
And when I'm looking at this thing, it's really simple. What is ffcourse.org? Is that right? I mean,
that is correct.
Is that
ffcourse.org?
ffcourse.org, folks. That's all you have to do. Go to it and look at it. Like I say, it may be the best $12 you've ever invested, because we know you spent more than that for your firearms. That's for sure. And this day and time, with so much negativity out there, this means more. How many million did you say again, Leah?
13 million.
13 million. How about that, folks? I mean, and safety is so important now. Because
it can never be overstated, really.
No, because that's what receives a lot of the publicity. If one thing happens, that gets blown out, and then we get the bad stuff comes out of there. But with a course like this, the plus of this, Leah, is actually it's so much beneficial. But from your point of view, what does this course mean as far as the benefits of it?
Well, I mean, there are so many benefits because it is a pretty in-depth course. There's actually 3 modules, so consumers can pick what works for them. There's a handgun, rifle, and shotgun module.
Yep.
They can take the first for 12 and another for 9 after that. But, I mean, it's teaching you everything from the basic rules of firearms, like treating every firearm as if it's loaded, pointing guns in a safe direction, never touching the trigger unless you know that whatever you pointed at is something you intend to shoot, all the way into suggestions for storage. We have people that come into our ranges, and they have a box of ammo and a gun, and they are literally holding it out in front of them going, what do I do next? And so we teach even how to match ammo to a firearm, how far bullets fly, the different types of rounds that are available and where they should or shouldn't be used.
Care and cleaning. Yeah, you hit me right there. We're on the same page. Care and cleaning. If you've been guilty, some of my younger days, if I had something else to do, I just put my firearm away and I clean it in a couple of days. Well, these courses allow you safety in the home, but I really like that firearm care and cleaning and firearm use in fun, safety environments. There's so many ways you can do this. And again, folks, all you have to do to sign up for these courses, and she just gave me something I didn't realize. If you take one for $12, you get another one for $9, so $21, and make you safe. And I guess if I'm not mistaken, Leah, this is open right now. I mean, they can go, right? I mean, the website's
100%.
working.
Yep, we launched those courses in I think it was February of this year.
Yes, yeah.
And we continually improve them so that they have the most cutting edge techniques and information for consumers. And one of the modules that I think is really beneficial for new firearms owners is we do have a range etiquette module in there.
Great.
And ranges can be so intimidating.
Yes.
We teach the lingo. We teach how to carry your firearm in, all those kinds of things. So even if you own a gun and you're not really sure what comes next, you can learn how to go to the range and not feel intimidated by the foreign environment that it is, so that we can all remain safe.
And particularly for that young person that wants to get into the shooting industry, and it's booming right now. The shotgun teams right here in our state is just hundreds of youth are now involved in high school shooting and things along that line. And maybe you don't know how to, and I know the range can be intimidating, particularly if you get next to Wild Bill Hickok or Annie Oakley or somebody like that and say, wow, I can't do that. But a great course. Leah, thank you so much for being on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We finally got you. And tell them again how they can go to get into this course.
Yeah, you bet. Please head over to ffcourse.org, and you can choose your module for only $12 for the first one. And I would encourage you to sit down with your family and watch it because everyone needs to know firearm safety.
They do, and she mentioned that. Just sit down with your family, take the course, take 2 courses, and do it all up. Leaha Thomas, thank you for being on Outdoors with Larry Ray. We'll stay in touch and have a great weekend, okay?
Thank you, Larry. Thank you for the time this morning, and you guys have a great day.
Thank you. All right, Leaha Thomas, how about it, Shelby? How are we doing? My phone was going off. It sounded like the fox hunt was starting in here, and I'm sorry, that was mine. And Shelby is quickly distinguished that fire, and not arms. But anyway, all right, Shelby, let's take a break. You got 2 minutes? You got 2 minutes. 1 minute. Now she's saying, no, 2 minutes. No. So quickly, firearm safety. I mean, you guys are both waterfowl hunters and things along that line. You get inside a blind, everybody shoots the same duck, everybody claims the duck, things like you really need, you go into a store on Friday and buy you a new shotgun or whatever it might be, and you go into the blind the next day.
Well, I've been there, Larry, especially all the days that I was a goose hunting guide in Texas, and, you dealt with a lot of people who are inexperienced with it, and
yes.
I tell you, it could be a little frightening, because you.
So this course is perfect for that.
Yeah. So people really need to take it very seriously, and courses like this really help.
Yeah, and particularly online. That's ffcourse.org. Let's take a break. Come back, and we're going to talk to a young man over in East Tennessee. Yes, he's in East Tennessee in Knoxville. We're not talking football with him. We're going to talk about him buying a new tackle company, and he and his wife are invested heavily in this. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray, and we'll come back and talk to Taylor Watkin of the National Professional Fishing League. We'll be right back.